So in order to fix a lift back at home, you're gonna need a few things, and I will show you them right now. First thing you guys are gonna need is an adhesive. I would recommend Ghost Bond. I've been using it for like a year now. It does a great job at holding my system in place. Secondly, you guys are gonna need some hair clips. Whichever ones you can find, they'll work good. Another optional tool that you can use is a small spatula. This is just gonna be really useful when applying the adhesive onto the base of the hair system. It'll just make the job a little bit less messy, but if you don't have one, you can always use your finger. Third, this is optional. You guys can use a towel, any kind of towel, just to get rid of any gunk on your head that might be left over. Also, if you want to get rid of any kind of sticky areas, just to lay down fresh adhesive on, having some rubbing alcohol in a spray bottle is definitely helpful for that. And last, again, this is optional. Having a blow dryer with a warm setting will help speed up the process of the adhesive sticking. If you don't have one, that's fine. You can just let it air dry. It'll take maybe like 10 to 15 minutes longer, so it's up to you. Without further ado, guys, we're gonna go ahead and show you how it's done. Let's get to it. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is pin back the front part of our hair. This is just going to be to prevent any glue getting in it, and also it really helps to help clean off the hair if there is glue already kind of stuck on it. I'll show you what I mean by that in a little bit. So after you do that, you're going to want to either grab your towel or just grab your finger and start getting rid of any of the gump that'll be left over on your scalp. As you can see, it comes off really easily. It doesn't take too much effort. So after that, what you can do if you have any rubbing alcohol is spray some rubbing alcohol onto a towel and kind of just rub off any of the stickiness that's left over from the glue. And as you can see here, if there is any glue that got stuck to your hair from before, you can do the same method with the rubbing alcohol and just kind of rub it out. And after you're done doing that, you're going to want to just dry it off because you don't want the rubbing alcohol to get in the way of the glue when you apply it. So here's a little close-up of what it should look like. And after that, we're going to go ahead and apply the adhesive. So if you have that spatula that I mentioned, just like a little spatula of any sort, like a coloring spatula for hair, you can go ahead and use that. If not, just use your finger and just dab in a little bit of glue. As you can see, you're going to just be applying a thin layer. You really don't need too much glue. I don't know, maybe about 7 to 8 drops total. That should be enough to get it in. And, you know, take your time, be careful. You can try to rub it in to the tips of it. If you fold your hair back with the hairpins, you'll be able to do that. And so now what we're doing is using our blow dryer to get the adhesive dried up. If you don't have one, you can go ahead and just walk around for 10 to 15 minutes. That should do the trick, and you'll be able to tell it's done once the adhesive turns clear. As you can see, there doesn't really appear to be any adhesive left over. So once that's done, you take your hair clips out and you just gently kind of just push it back down. And as you can see, none of the hair got in the way of the glue because we pinned it back. And then go ahead and just kind of press your fingers into the hairline and push around to get the glue kind of sticking to the head. If you want to comb your hair or anything, I would give it about an hour or so just to let the glue do its thing, and after that you're good to go. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you got something out of it. I hope that when you're back at home this makes things easier for you, and until next time.